Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. I have got Ahmed in the background. He will be in this video. If you guys want to enjoy, as always, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff. We're closing in on 2K, which is just nuts to even be saying, to be perfectly honest with you. And again, I don't want to go too long because Ahmed is waiting. You know, he's not come here to just watch me talk. Either way, though, we got to cook someone, bro. We got to cook Daniel Levy. Like, this guy is a fucking idiot, and he needs cooking, bro. He needs cooking. The guy, where is it? So this guy reschedules a meeting just to buy time, brother. Harry Kane is going to Manchester United, or he's going to Bayern Munich. You want money or not? Like, I get that Tottenham fans are butthurt with it, and I get it. Don't get it twisted. Lewandowski left this club, yeah? Lewandowski left this club, this great club that you want everything with, yeah? You want a sextuple with. He still left us for a dead club in Barcelona, okay? He still left us for a dead club in Barcelona. And shit happens. Football moves on, right? I get it. Harry Kane come through the youth setup. You know, he scored all the goals. He's the top goal scorer, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Shit moves on. It looks like Joshua Kimmich is flirting with Barcelona, okay? Stuff moves on. Lewandowski's gone. He's now a Barca legend, and we'll go from there, right? This guy, Daniel Levy, has screwed over Tottenham Hotspur so many times, you know, with just, you know, they could have got Kim Min-jae for a small price. They could have got him when Jose was there. They could have gone and got Jack Grealish. You know, that's the players that this man could have brought into Tottenham Hotspur is ridiculous. But this bold prick is doing this shit on purpose to buy time. For what? You're going to lose him either way. You lose him on a free, or you lose him now and you get money for him. I've been saying it for the longest time, and this isn't DX, even though I like wrestling. This isn't DX. This is #FreeKane. Brother, let him come to us and win trophies. Chicken Nugget FC don't win anything. I'm sorry, but they don't win anything. You know, you got the golden cock on top of your stadium. You know what I mean? You don't win anything. It's not a trophy. You know, your trophy cabinet's small. I'm sorry, okay? I've got some Spurs fans in as subscribers. They're going to hate me for saying that. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Kane wants to come and win trophies. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, now my little rant's over. We're going to bring in the main man himself, Bosch. There we go. And, yeah, man, thank you for coming in again. Welcome to the video. Big up to you as always. We'll go full screen. Make sure to check him out on TikTok, people. It's there. You can see it. And yeah, man, like, this guy is a fucking clown. So yeah, what we thinking, Emma? What we thinking, bro?
I mean, look, you said it. He's just trying to buy time. Now, initially, when I saw or read that there's another meeting planned, I was like, what's the point of another meeting if you guys already agreed on a fee? If you have, which, by the way, I'm now taking with a pinch of salt, because I saw your video with Salva the other day, and he was saying,
shout out to him.
Shout out to him. I don't know. I heard that it's not probably true that they're looking for homes now because of the pregnancy that, you know. So I'm taking with a grain of salt. But if that's the case, then what's the point of another meeting? Didn't you guys agree on a fee? It's outrageous.
I don't think the fee is agreed, by the way.
It's not.
I don't know.
I thought it was. I thought that Bayern was gonna. Well, I don't know, because what's the point of the meeting then?
Well, to do the fee, I think, but he's biding his time. No, don't get it twisted. If he was biding his time, right, to go and get a replacement, I'm all for that. But from what it's looking like, he's just playing his shitty little tactics. And there's a reason that the thumbnail that we are using for this has him laughing, because he's trying to make us as a joke. But the problem is, you can laugh at us all you want, but your club, the club that you could have got Grealish for, you could have got Kim Min-jae for, you could have got Dybala for, just to name a couple. You've got Eric Dyer talking shit. I think it was years ago, but still, with the guy that eats pizza on what is it? What's his name? His name's Dave. No. The guy,
I
he's
know
on.
Jose Mourinho when you're talking about the pizza.
No. What's his name? Oh, he's
I
the
don't know
rep for
anyone
that
about pizza. I
massive
don't know anyone. I don't know
company.
anyone.
I know his face off the top of my head. There's that little clip of he asks him, "You guys don't win anything, do you?" And he's like, "No," and starts laughing. Like, that's your guy. You have him playing for your club, and he's taking the piss. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. You know, the guy's an idiot. The guy is an absolute idiot, and
Their stadium's entertainment ground, man.
yeah, that's the problem, though. That's the problem. Their stadium is beautiful. It doesn't touch the Allianz. Don't get it twisted. It does not touch the Allianz, not at all. But their stadium is stunning. I've been there. I've been in it.
I think it's. I mean, I don't want to get into it too much, but I don't think it's that far off if you talk about how modern it is. Like,
Oh, of course, without a doubt.
yeah.
And
But in terms
my
of
favorite.
history, I get what you're saying. In terms of heritage, I get what you're saying.
Oh, without a
But
doubt.
but to your point, To your point, though, like my thing is that the only entertainment that comes out of that ground, besides the concerts and besides that karting track that's underneath that ground, is literally Hurricane. That's the only and Son. These two are the only entertainment I see, right? And let's be honest, Harry Kane has been stuck there for so long. The guy, there is this question that's been posed lately from rival fans, not Tottenham fans. Wouldn't it be better for them to sell? That way they recoup the money. No matter what amount it is, they recoup the money rather than keeping him and then they go to a potential rival. Or Kane goes to a potential rival. But some Spurs fans don't care. They just want to keep Harry Kane because they don't want to let him go for a certain amount.
100%, and that's fine. I didn't want to let Lewandowski go for what he went for.
No, but look, with Bayern, with Lewandowski, you have to understand. Look, by the way, there's similar reasons. You could say there's similar reasons because Harry Kane feels disrespected at Tottenham. And for me, I know a lot of Bayern fans won't agree with me, but I feel like Leo was disrespected at Bayern as well towards that time, right? Mm-hmm. And at the time, we were trying to make sure that we sell him for a good enough price. We sold him around 50, 60 million, I think, 40, 50 million. I don't remember what the price was. I think 50 million, right? Mm-hmm. Lewandowski? Yeah, so 50 million. So at the end of the day, Harry Kane, and that's not good enough for us, by the way, because he was world class then. So Tottenham, listen, man, lower your value. The guy is in one. And by the way, same situation as well. Older, well, Leo was older, but by bet, but
yeah, he's 35.
Older and 1 year left on the deal. So listen, lower your values, calma, lower your values, please, man. Lower.
Honestly, though.
Huh?
Honestly, I generally think Bayern need to grow some cojones now. I think we need to grow some balls and literally drop that 100 million euros on the table, drop it and say, accept this or we're leaving. And none of this Matthias Tau thing. None of this Matthias Tau thing, brother. No way you're having Matthias Tau. Not a chance. So you can ruin him. I don't want Matthias Tau anywhere near a player that does the chicken dance when he scores.
I don't want him going on loan, period, by the way. I forgot to mention earlier. I don't want him going on loan, period. I think he should stay. Play some games, like some league games when we want to rest Kane or if Kane's injured, or we need to be using this guy more, right? And also, to add to your point of leave, I think we should leave and, show signs that we want Vlahovic. Because now what happens? Tottenham may go into deep waters. Because now they're under pressure of either selling him or keeping him till, he goes for free. And then he's, January, you can start having discussions. And, it goes downhill overall. Like, at the end of the day, Harry Kane is going to suffer. Not Kane, Tottenham's going to suffer. So,
without a doubt, and he's making their.
I think Bayern needs to. I think Bayern needs to start playing a mind game with them. Stay, I'm leaving. Show signs that you want Vlahovic. That way, they're like feeling threatened about that. And who knows? Maybe they come back in. Who knows? And if they don't, okay, we get Vlahovic for cheaper, and we get Vlahovic. for a long-term deal, and he's probably going to improve our style of play. I think it's that time now. Like 100 million max in euros. That's it.
Yeah, literally pop that on the table and literally say, take this or we're going elsewhere. And, because the problem is, from what we can see, they're trying to sweet talk Levy. Why are we trying to sweet talk him? He's destroying Tottenham Hotspur and has been for years. Like, no matter, what everyone wants to say, I've said the names in this video. Kim Min-jae, they could have got. Think of how good he is. Let's not even think of that he's signed for Bayern and we're bigging him up. Like, he's Serie A, best defender in the Serie A. I don't know why my Siri's going off. I'm getting hacked. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. But like, Kim Min-jae, best centre back in the Serie A. Look at what Grealish did at Aston Villa, let alone City. You know what I mean? And they could have had both of those. You know what I mean? It's all if, buts, and maybes. Don't get it twisted. Bayern have had, types where we could have got players. But like, this guy is just, he's an idiot, man. He's an absolute idiot. Even with him doing this madness though, with the cancelling and rescheduling, do you still think we get Kane?
I think we're gonna continue going for it, but it's just what my ideal solution would be is we have to like show them that we're not weak. That's my only thing. It's more of a principle thing from Bayern, because you've grown up more than I have watching Bayern have that principle about them, like we would go for players for cheaper, but they're effective. Like, we were just getting transfers efficiently, and now, which by the way I agree with, we do need to be spending a lot of money on some players. Harry Kane is one of those guys. I cannot deny that. But my thing is we can't be overpaying when we're trying to say, spend high money. Your value is your value, period.
Again, though, like, generally, if we're just talking about Bayern Munich as a whole, I think we'd go for Dusan Vlahovic. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's just you because you want him. No, generally, like, if we're talking about this club, this badge, the team that this man plays for, they go for Dusan Vlahovic, without a doubt. The only reason we're going so heavily in for Harry Kane is the manager. They want to back this manager. They screwed up with the last one. No matter if we're in and out, Tuchel, whatever, that's a different story. We don't need to talk about that right now. But they screwed over Julian Nagelsmann. They had to sell two legends of the football club, one more of an icon in Oliver Kahn and Brazo. They had to sack them. They didn't have a choice because we literally nearly lost the league on the last day, which is ridiculous. It's great for entertainment and Bundesliga fans from around the world, but I was shitting myself on the day. Yes, we've won 10 in a row. You know what I mean? But I still want to win. I don't want Dortmund to win. I never want to see those yellow pieces of shit lifting anything. Fuck that shit. For real. But the only reason we're going for Harry Kane so heavily is Thomas Tuchel, without a doubt. And I generally think if Declan Rice actually showed interest in Bayern, like actual interest, I think we'd still be going for him as well. Obviously, he signed for Arsenal and whatever, and he wants to stay in England, London, whatever. But like, generally, I think if he actually would have been interested, like properly interested in Bayern, I think we would be going for him as well. I'm not sure we can get both of them, but in general, I think Thomas Tuchel is pushing this heavy because we're always getting the thing that Thomas Tuchel is always in contact with Harry Kane. So. Yeah, it's a stupid situation, without a doubt. I don't know why we're trying to sweet talk this guy. This guy he's a fraud. A lot of the Tottenham fans want him out, and there's good reason for it. I've mentioned it in this video, and there's a lot of them will know more than me, of course. I'm not a Tottenham fan, but like, he's just a clown, bro. He's generally a clown. So yeah, this meeting that's scheduled, he's probably going to do the same thing. Schedule, reschedule. He's just trying to play mind games.
But at some point, surely the Bayern, Jason, and those guys, like, surely they're gonna like be like, surely, like, if I've had enough of this shit now, like, surely, like either give us Harry Kane or we leave with the money that we're offering. Seriously, like, I can't fathom thinking that our board is just literally gonna be accepting meeting after meeting after
Like
meeting. I think this
like a
should be
little
the
puppy,
huh?
like a little puppy, like a little puppy. Just
Yeah. I can't believe that. Like, if they do that, okay, because this meeting is already gonna happen. We can't change it now.
oh
This
yeah, well
has to be the last meeting I hear about. And I'm sure you'd agree. And I'm sure most Bayern fans will agree. If Daniel Levy is believing to be the type of guy where he can control guys from Bayern Munich, which, by the way, I don't think these Tottenham fans realize, and I don't think Tottenham as a club realize what happened the last time we played them. I may argue we are one of the reasons to why people started looking at Tottenham differently after they made the final, because of that 7-2.
your boy, your boy.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I liked him then. But no, but the reason why,
I know what you
actually,
mean. I know what you mean.
yeah, the reason why I say this is because Tottenham are acting way too big for their boots.
100%.
Way too big for their boots. That's why I had to bring that up, because they think, oh, okay, don't get me wrong, Harry Kane is your biggest asset. He's probably one of the biggest assets in this generation in the Premier League. Nobody's denying that.
Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah,
like,
nobody's
the guy is
denying
ridiculous.
this. But you have to keep in consideration of the value of the age and the contract. You can't just say, oh, he's an amazing player. He does this, he does that. And then we make exceptions and we're going to put like 100 million. The thing is, they want 100 million in pounds because they're in England. Outrageous.
Yeah,
outrageous.
No, definitely not. 85 million euros, take it or leave it. We can get Dusan Vlahovic for 60. So,
but I think 60 like in pounds though, but not in euros. I get your point. 70 or around 70 euros.
Even 60 million pounds though, even that, I'll take it. You know, that goes around 80 million euros. I'll take that. It's easily take.
No, but I'm just keeping you alert because it's not that.
Yeah,
cheap
of course. But like, for the age that Dusan's at, you know what I mean. Like, and a lot of Tottenham fans would like to keep Harry Kane, and I'm all for it. I understand he is their star. Like, don't get it twisted. Heung-min Son is brilliant, fantastic, but in the big games, sometimes if his head drops, he's gone. He's long gone in that game, and you're not getting him back up. Harry Kane is their main man. He is their captain. He is their everything. You know, and I know it sounds sad saying that, but he generally is. Like, I don't think certain, and I'm not saying you, of course, I don't think certain people that understand, like, Harry Kane is everything to Tottenham. There's a reason they had a shit season, as people like to say. But if it wasn't for him scoring 30 goals in the Premier League, my word, they would be close to that relegation. Maybe not get relegated, but close to it. Way too close for their liking.
Close to Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It really, really is. But again, it's just like we said in this video. It's just he's just playing mind games. But the problem is you're playing mind games with the Bundesliga champions. 33 times we won the league. 33 times, 11 in a row. Farmers League, yeah, this Farmers League that smashed you 7-2, and we played you now, it would be more. Without a doubt.
You know, people, by the way, people have this misconception, right? That, and don't get me wrong, last season we had a horrible season. I'm not gonna.
Terrible.
Diabolical. Yeah. I don't want to forget that before anybody comes after me for what I'm about to say. People have a misconception that because the league is terrible, you know, and nobody wins the league, it's just Bayern. The Bayern is the bad team as well. Like, they're winning in a bad league, so they're a bad team because they haven't won a Champions League 7 years apart from 2013, 2020, and then, you know, they haven't won it since. And the only time they won it, you know, since 2013, the last 10 years, was 2013, which was ages ago, and 2020, which was during COVID pandemic era, right? Like when we had literally one leg games. If
Yeah.
you remember, no fans. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
people.
yeah.
It's a misconception people have. Well, my argument to you is that the fact that we're mentioned as one of the favorites by everybody else every single year, and we have to come at times and tell you guys that we really ain't that much prepared at times.
Exactly.
You
We
know,
know how good we are,
it
but
speaks
they
volumes.
straight away they're like, Bayern are gonna go semis. No,
And
no,
then,
no, no.
and then when we lose, no, and then when we lose, they're gonna come like, oh, Bayern Munich not that bad. Which one is it? And then you know what
Exactly.
the funny thing is? The funny thing is, we beat teams like Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea by huge margins. We did
Yeah, you
actually
can't
we
say
did it,
beat, brother. We
huh?
slapped
Huge margins. We're
Arsenal.
talking. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about the last time we played these teams respectively,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I think the only team we haven't played respectively in so long was like a Man United and Man City. We
yeah.
got destroyed by. Man City is a
Well, yeah,
different group, right?
yeah. They're a
And they're
different
Premier
kettle.
League champions, and Liverpool destroyed us too when they won. So, but
Yes.
again, Liverpool and Man City are the only two teams that have been competing with each other for the league for over years now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else have been falling. Tottenham, Chelsea, now they're coming back a little bit. Arsenal now coming back, but they dropped. Like, you know what I'm saying? These teams, they want to talk like they're big, but in reality, they're not as big as us.
Nope.
That's why I'm bringing this point because we've been here, we've done this, we are 6-time winners, the same amount that Liverpool has. We have
Yep.
it.
The only two
Well,
clubs in front of us, if I'm right by saying, is AC Milan
and they're one
and
above, yeah, one above.
yeah, and then obviously the Dons of the Champions League, Real Madrid. You know,
Yeah,
how
no,
how many did
but
Tottenham have? How many did Arsenal have?
none. No, but
Exactly.
by the way, I'm not saying. By the way, I don't want to say this because, like, I want to say we're better right now than a lot of these teams. Because let's be honest, last season there were teams like
Oh yeah,
that
of
that I
course.
claimed. That, no, but my point to this is that we are still one of the biggest clubs in history.
Oh,
Yeah,
without a
you
doubt.
guys want to act like we're nothing, and Tottenham now in this situation want to act like that we're gonna be nothing with these meetings. Make it mix. And the funny, it's Tottenham of all teams. It's not like it's Arsenal. It's not like it's Chelsea. It's not like it's Man United. It's Tottenham, man. The team that they get bantered on. The word quoting the word from the UK, bantered for
Mhm.
literally being called butlers. Like if we actually don't leave this deal, we might be the bottle jobs.
That's what I was saying to Sava the other day. I was saying to him, I was like, we're in too deep now. This is the problem. And I think Levy knows this. I think this is why he's trying to play mind games as well. Like, this guy knows that we're in too deep now. If, Declan Rice, like I mentioned I don't think there was too much interest. There was interest from Bayern side, Thomas Tuchel, blah, blah, blah. But there wasn't interest too much from his side, right?
Yeah.
Harry Kane has not said a word. Every Tottenham fan will know this, and this is why they're getting frustrated now as well. He hasn't said a word. If the fact he could have come out weeks ago and deaded this with just not even mentioning Bayern, just saying I want to stay. Simple as that. Or he could have put out a quote from any famous person, a picture, anything. He could have deaded it so easily. Easily. You wouldn't even have to post it on Instagram. He could have put it on a story or something. You know what I mean? Like, he could have deaded it so easily, but he hasn't. And I think that's the problem. And again, like we've said in this video, you've said, Daniel Levy's hurting the Tottenham fans. At the end of the day, no matter if they want to keep Harry Kane, blah, 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 whatever, he is hurting them because, there's only a certain amount of weeks that, that is left for this transfer window. Eventually it will close. Maybe they go and get a Dusan Vlahovic. Maybe they go and get somebody else. Of course, they're looking for Tau. Please, the door is that way. Behind me, there's a wall, but behind me, the door's that way. See yourself out. You ain't having Tau. Don't even look at him. Okay? He is the player that we need at this football club. No matter what. No loans, none of that crap. That guy is a star. You know it, Ahmad. I know it as well, without a doubt. You know, and at the end of the day, not what anyone wants to say. You know, we're gonna get Kane.
But
I'm literally 95% sure we get Kane. And if I have egg on my face, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Don't get it twisted. I have a tab up on this computer that it's got a basket on the Adidas store with a shirt, an away kit, and guess who's on the back?
oh,
Harry Kane, number 9. I've already got it. It's not even official yet, and I've got it. I've got it ready to buy.
oh, you just
I'm
didn't buy
ready.
it.
No, it's in the basket.
By the way, if
waiting.
Harry Kane joins, I might buy that shirt. I can't lie, just to take the piss.
100%, bro.
I might buy it.
100%.
Even look, it's either that or a Musiala or a Muller shirt, like somewhere around those lines.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But like I'm ready. I'm ready for this Harry Kane thing. I'm hyped. Don't get it twisted. You know, I have my reasons for Dusan Vlahovic, just like obviously everybody else does. But like this guy comes in, he fits us like a glove, and I think this is the problem. Levy knows either way, Harry Kane is gone. And if we're going on Levy as well, that prick, that bold twat, he is another reason why we didn't get Erling Haaland, because he stopped the Man City move going on a couple of years ago. And Tottenham fans might be like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, whatever. But he stopped that deal going on. And I get it. You know, they're they're not rivals because Tottenham are shit. But, you know, like they're Premier League teams. So, of course, you don't want to upgrade another team. But we would have got Erling Haaland. That would have done. The only reason we didn't is because Man City just come in and basically chucked a load of money on his wages that we couldn't afford. But yeah, like
the guy's an idiot. The moment Man City were available, you just knew he was. Go. Because his father. I remember at the time I told my friends in that, like, he's going to Man City. There's no if, buts, or maybes. He's no Madrid, no Bayern, none of that. Like, that's why I was annoyed with the Lewandowski saga as well, because we were trying and we couldn't even afford it, and we didn't have that power to get him. So, but besides the point, I hear your point. You're like with the Harry Kane thing leading to the Haaland thing, but I'll tell you something. This might be like a blessing in disguise. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Harry Kane, now he comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Win or no win, let's 4 or 5 years. We get 3, 4, 5 years out of him, right? Mm-hmm. The time he leaves, hopefully granted, I pray to God, Ya Rab, right? Matthijs Tel comes in. That's where the blessing in disguise comes in.
Yeah, because what? So you said we'll go 4 years. We'll go 4 years. So Matthijs Tel right now is 18. So in 4 years he'll be 22, raring to go. A 22-year-old raring to go. When is his birthday? His birthday, it's 27th of April. So he's had his birthday. So yeah, man, I see that without a doubt. And you know, people can say that, you know, they're not the same, and they're not the same. Don't get it twisted. I don't want to compare him to that guy. I don't want to be an idiot, even though some people might think I'm an idiot anyway. But whatever. Mbappe, I think Mbappe type player is Matthijs Tel. Tel is an Mbappe type player. He's not Haaland. No, he's not an actual number 9.
I know what you're trying to say, but I could see, in terms of the pace, I get it. But in terms of what he does on the ball, also, I think you could see in terms of style of play, of course, it's like you. I get that. So I was gonna say, I was watching Bayern now. He mentioned Benzema. Yeah, George, big up George, man. I've been going to even respond to me lately. Benzema, he was mentioning Benzema.
Mm-hmm.
Like in terms of style of play, I actually think that's a very good shout. But he needs to be nurtured, though. He needs to be nurtured properly.
Could you imagine when he gets hench? When he starts putting on some muscle?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. The thing is, he's already big and he's already fast. It's just if he can use his body better in terms of when he turns with the ball and that.
He's 18, brother. He'll get there.
No, I get it. I just wanted to address that.
Yeah. No. And I'm with you. Tenfold, I'm with you. I know exactly where you're coming from. So yeah, we'll end this video with fuck Daniel Levy, and then hashtag free Kane. Other than that, nothing else needs to be said. Nothing else needs to be said. So, you lot can cry when he's banging in 30 plus goals, and we'll go from there. But yeah, till then, Mia Samia, peace out, and fuck Daniel Levy.